Who's got the mic? Who over here, one of our staff should have a microphone on that side.
There were two microphones. Where did they go?
We'll get it over there. Lady in the white t-shirt, please.
Give the man a mic right over here.
Who's got the mic?
Let him be heard. Go ahead.
Well, Mike, the people upstairs can't hear you, sir.
Oh, one second. Let's get a mic. Let's get a mic to you because there's another room and they want to be able to hear too.
Let's do them first.
Let's get him next, Rosie.
Him next, yeah.
Let's get him next.
You're first, then Rod. So the people upstairs can hear.
Greetings, gentlemen. I'm a registered nurse. I have about 25 years experience in healthcare this October. I appreciate you taking the time to come down here and face a tough audience. Mr. Ross, I do thank you for delaying the vote. We sure appreciate that because we've got a lot to talk about and a lot to read about.
Yeah.
I don't want to nitpick or get into battles about single lines on single bills. There's 5 bills. We won't have a final bill for 5 or 6 weeks, and that's fine. I don't want to micromanage your job. But the question I do have, 2 parts and perhaps a follow-up. Are either of you gentlemen aware of, and if so, do you support House Resolution 615 by Representative John Fleming? Mr. Snyder? If you're not aware of that,
There's 5,000 different numbers, and I've only memorized the first.
I understand.
Tell us what it's about.
I'll paraphrase. If you go to fleming.house.gov,
What is he
you
talking
can click on some links to find out about his resolution and sign a petition. It says, I, and that will be the voter, fully support H.R. 615, which expresses the sense of the House of Representatives that members who vote in favor of the establishment of a public federal government health-run insurance option are urged to forego their right to participate in the federal employee program and agree to enroll in the public option.
Part of my amendment that I offered in the Energy and Commerce Committee was to give members of Congress the same option we're giving the American people, and that is the option for the government-run plan if there is one.
Not option.
You gotta be kidding. Look, as long as this can be constructive, we'll continue. Let's respect one another, and let me explain what I did.
Respect us. You work for us.
Well, let me take a crack at it here. Okay. You don't like the public option, is that correct?
No, sir. I haven't read it. I don't know what it is. I'm not
No, we don't. Okay.
I want to know,
Okay, so then
when it's available and we all have the right to opt into it, would you commit at the time of the vote on the final bill, would you commit in writing to select the public option?
Of course not.
Of course not.
Now, I'll tell you why. We're about choices, right? Why do you want to take away choices of government workers or our staff? I mean, I don't get it. No. What? If you think that what we're setting up is fair, I'll be glad to listen to you.
Thanks, sir.
But nobody's talking about setting up, putting 47 million people in a public plan. Nobody's going to be part of that. What we're talking about is giving people who don't have health insurance options. And there was a debate going on about whether there should be some kind of public option or not. It's about choices. And that's why some people think that is an absolute necessity. It's not for me. We don't have a public option. It's not a deal breaker for me. For some members it is. But the idea that people would have choice.
Let me say that.
You're against national insurance.
I'll vote for that.
Then why do you want to be on this plan?
Let me say that part of my amendment
the government
that I
can
offered
provide
to
the
the
best
Energy and Commerce
plan.
Committee,
Okay, well.
part of that I think y'all liked is it said no vote in September.
Only if you pay.
Level playing field, no employer mandate. that amendment said, as we've already clearly stated, the government option is not a mandate on anyone. It's simply an option. And I introduced an amendment that said it should also be an option for members of Congress. And it was stricken, you can go check the record, it was stricken down, it was challenged as not being within the jurisdiction of the Energy and Commerce Committee by the ranking member, a Republican from Texas, Joe Barton, who forced that section of my amendment to be removed. You can go look at the record, I'm just telling you like it is. Now, having said that, I know, all these internet rumors and email rumors and blogs, and everybody's on overload. I know I am. But some people think members of Congress get some special health care deal. We get the same health insurance benefit as any federal employee, including the guy down at the federal building downtown that's sweeping the floors. And we pay our share just like he does. We're not given any special deal. I'm treated exactly like the janitor at the federal building downtown. We all qualify for federal employee insurance, and
But what's different is that there are...
held for my paycheck, and then the government pays the part just like they do the janitor at the federal building downtown.
But the difference is that you can go to parts of rural America and people have one choice. They have one health plan, and there's no ability to negotiate with that one health plan. As a federal employee, you have options, and so I don't know what Mike's plan is, and it varies depending on the geography of the country. Some people have, like Blue Cross Blue Shield in Arkansas. Some don't like it in California. But we have choices, and what this bill is about is giving people more choices, not taking away choices.
Can we go ahead and go to the gentleman over here who was next in line in the green shirt?